everybody. So today I'm going to do a quick video on a car that I haven't shown yet on YouTube. This is our 2015 BMW 428i convertible. This car is primarily the other half's, and it is a total garage queen. Pretty much in our home in Sonoma County, but it spends most of its time in the garage. We bought it brand new. This was a special order European delivery back in May of 2015. We're now in July of 2022, and the car has something like 25,000 miles. Not even. 24,299. The first year or so, it was a daily driver. Then we got a Jeep Wrangler for daily driver duty. Then the other half kind of retired, more or less. Now pouring wine at wineries, and the car just spends the time in the garage. The excuse is that my bikes are preventing the car from going out, which is total bullshit, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's here in Reno for its yearly smog check, as well as its yearly bath. I would normally do a yearly oil change as well. This year I'll skip that because, believe it or not, between July of last year and we're not in July, we're in June right now. So in the last 12 months, roughly, we've put 300 miles on this car. And I'm responsible for most of those, and it's not even my car. So the car's just dusty. I'm just gonna wash it. I'm not even gonna wax it. It's not worth my time because it has a good coat of wax. This is just dust from sitting most of the time. It hasn't been driven in the rain. These are just drips, maybe from trees or something. And yeah, so what can I tell you about this car? It's the 428, so it's the 4-cylinder. It's the first and only, well, that's not true. First and only 4-cylinder BMW I've ever had, but that is not the case. I've had some older 4-cylinder BMWs, like I had a 2002 Tii, and I had a 318IS E30. Those were 4-cylinders. This is the first modern 4-cylinder BMW. For the usage for this car, it's just fine. It's the infamous N20, which has the timing chain issues. That being said, it is I think it's an April 2015 build. Maybe I shouldn't show this sticker here. April 2015 build, which is after the N20 had its update, where supposedly the timing chain issues were resolved. So what else about this car? We did special order it, picked it up in Europe, just like we did my own E46 convertible. Reason is that we wanted special colors for both exterior and interior. So we wanted that blue, and I forget what it's called. It's different from the blue on my 540. We wanted that natural brown interior, which forced us automatically into a luxury line, and which also precluded us from getting the sports package and the sports seats. So that was in 2015. They changed that later on, where you can get the natural brown with the sports package. But in 2015, if you want a natural brown, luxury line is what it was. So we got those wheels that are specific to the luxury line. And again, the non-sports seats. But, you know, this is not really a sports car. This is just a drive top down kind of car. We got the nav, we got the heated seats, we've got a few other things on it. I forget what the exact equipment is. We didn't get the lane departure stuff, nor did we get the active cruise. So it's a middle of the road as far as equipment. This car it's nice to drive. It's pretty peppy for a 4-cylinder. Of course, the 6 would be faster. But it does the job. We had it on the Autobahn, and hit some pretty high speeds, over 100 miles an hour for sure. I don't think we hit 200K though. Yeah, so good car. The top is a hardtop convertible. They've gone back to the soft top with the newer cars. Works pretty well. So far it's been, the car's been trouble-free, as it should be, with its mileage. This is the trunk. The trunk arrangement is different from my car. To put the top down, you have to put this little divider down, and then that leaves just this space below it for luggage. So to put the top down, I think I can do it with the remote. Let's see. There's this. Here we go. Maybe? Nope, just the windows. I hear noises. Let's see. All right, let's do it manually. Just put it in this mode. There we go. So go here, press this, down. And this portion will go on top of the rear portion of the roof. Then the trunk lid opens in reverse, so it's double hinged. And then everything goes back in. And voila, it's done. So here's the car top down. So with the roof in its stowed position, this is what you have. And of course, it's a very, very narrow space to put stuff underneath this divider. So they've provided you this nifty little button with up and down arrow. What it does is with the up arrow, the whole thing moves up like so, which allows lifting this sucker and putting things down. So when we were in Europe, we had small pieces of luggage because we needed to, of course, go top down while we were driving in Italy and such. Honestly, I was a little worried this was not going to be reliable, but so far so good. The trunk lid is a soft close. Here we go. Now let's see if I can close the top with the key. No, I can't. Well, it's the reverse of putting it down. So anyway, that's what this car is about. It's a nice car. As I said, it's not driven a lot, but it's absolutely a nice car. And so far, it's been 100% reliable. 7 years old, only 25,000 miles, but not much bad to say about it whatsoever. It's good value so far. So here it is outside, and here you can really see how dirty it is. Just the dust from being outside, inside the garage and not moving. We were probably following some sort of a truck that was leaking something or whatever. Okay, let's see if the top, look at the windshield. Yeah, so this is the dust. This accumulated. Let's see if I can make this stop do its thing now. Absolutely not. So you gotta do it from the button inside. It's not what I recalled. Can I do it if I hit the key here? The car also has, by the way, Harman Kardon and backup camera. All that crap was optional, BMW style. So I'm gonna give it a wash. Okay, it's washed. It was just dusty, not even dirty. And by the way, if anybody thinks I'm neglecting this car by not fully detailing it and waxing it, it's got a good coat of wax on it. We drove it in July 2021, filled it up with what is now cheap gas, and we filled it up once since. And again, we're in June right now, 2022. So yeah, I'll put it in the garage, dry it off, clean the interior, and be back. Oops, wrong car, but this is my favorite. This one's all clean. And yeah, cleaned up nicely. Shiny blue paint. The blue's nice. And it might be the last cleanup in about a year. And then tomorrow I'm going to start on this interior.